Glenn Beck was on his radio show with his little yes men, and they talk about gay people. They're going to start out being sane for the first time ever, and then they instantly veer off into a ditch.
Play this. This is the most incredible audio or video I have heard. This is 54 years ago. This is Miami-Dade.
There may be some in this auditorium.
It's the county
There
prosecutor.
may be some here today that will be homosexual in the future. There are a lot of kids here. There may be some girls that'll turn lesbian. We don't know. But it's serious. Don't kid yourselves about it. They can be anywhere. They can be judges, lawyers. We ought to know we've arrested all of them.
What?
So if any one of you have let yourself become involved with an adult homosexual or with another boy, and you're doing this on a regular basis, you better stop quick. Because 1 out of 3 of you will turn queer. And if we catch you involved with a homosexual, your parents are going to know about it first. And you will be caught. Don't think you won't be caught. Because this is one thing you cannot get away with. This is one thing that if you don't get caught by us, you'll be caught by yourself. And the rest of your life will be a living hell.
Oh, my God.
Is it unreal?
It's absolutely unreal. I've never heard anything like it.
I've never
seen that. That's fascism.
Heard of that.
That is heterofascism.
Was he
That's
saying
what that is.
They've arrested people because they're homosexual?
Yes. Yeah. Yes. Sodomy was against the law in the South.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, so
that's true.
That is heterofascism right there. Wow. That's what that is. Now, tell me that the same is not going to be said 65 years, because we're on this road in the other direction. In 65 years, if that's 55 years ago, in 65 years from now, will the same be said of the left, who's saying, let me tell you right now, if there's any of you caught with any of your religious material, is there any of you caught saying that a marriage between a man and a woman is right? That a family should be made of a mother and a father? You're not going to get away with it. We're headed down the same track, except in reverse. Don't do it.
I have so much to say about that. Let's go from the top. I have zero doubt that the guy in that old clip loves to slob on cocks. That is the gayest dude that ever lived in America. I've never heard anybody so angry/repressed while talking about gays like that. No doubt the guy in that old clip was gay. Now, the next thing. I'm always amazed at the ignorance of Glenn Beck and his minions. They're like shocked that gay people got locked up for being gay. Yes, you idiots! Lawrence versus Texas was in 2003. Before then, in the United States of America, in a lot of the red states, you went to jail for doing oral sex or anal sex. Get this, today, 76 countries, 76 of them, lock you up if you're gay. 7 of them have the death penalty for gay people. So they act like, wow, gays don't have the same rights as straight people? Yes, they don't. How do you not know that? It's amazing. And then finally, the dumbest claim of all. Now, all of the sudden, gays and liberals are going to become bigots, and we're going to reverse the spectrum here, where we are going to tell people, you can't practice your religion. You can't have your own beliefs. We're going to be thought police. We're going to throw you in jail for believing what you believe. Glenn, you just simply made that up. That's not going to happen. This is the same fear that a lot of people in Mississippi had about President Obama when he got into office. They thought that, well, look, us white people, we've been fucked up to black people forever with slavery and then the Jim Crow laws, and then still, the pay gap isn't fixed, and there's still a lot of subconscious racism and whatnot. So white people in the South thought if Obama gets in office, it's over. He's going to do reparations. He's going to make white people literal second-class citizens. It's this mentality that we were douchebags, so they'll be douchebags back. But they're not, and they weren't going to be. They never planned on doing that. They just wanted to be equal from day one, you sick fucks. And it's the same thing with gays, okay? They are not interested in telling you. Look, I always draw this analogy. I'm surprised more people don't make it, because it's so true that, you know what gay bigotry would be? If gay people said, we're actually going to ban straight marriage. No more heterosexual marriages. The only type of married you can get is gay married. They're not arguing for that. They never did, they never will. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life. All they're saying is, hey, just let us do what we want to do and you guys can do what you want to do. I know, unreasonable, but Glenn flips it on his head. We're now going down the path where the liberals are going to tell us we can't practice our religion. Really, name one. Name one that has ever even hinted at that idea. I am an agnostic atheist and the biggest anti-theist you've ever seen in your entire life. I argue against religion on a daily basis. I call it irrational and stupid and all these other things. But I would never pass a law that says you're not allowed to practice your religion or believe in your religion. That's insanity. Christopher Hitchens wouldn't have done that. Richard Dawkins won't do that, doesn't want to do that. Sam Harris doesn't want to do that. Bill Maher doesn't want to do that. Nobody wants to do that. You are making that part up, as Glenn Beck and his little idiot buddies always do.